is time. It's time for the lightning round. Because my gold numbers in the soccer, so buy, sell. So I don't know the story. My staff is going to play this out. And then the lightning round is over. Are you ready, Ski Daddy? Time for the lightning round. Let's go to Jerry, Missouri. Jerry.
Hey, Jim. Thanks for taking my call.
My pleasure. What's happening?
Jim, I don't normally like investment management companies, but this one has had such a nice rise this year that it's hard to overlook. Since you added it to the portfolio, I also started a position, but it isn't going anywhere. What do you see as the catalyst to get this one moving up? My question is about BlackRock.
Okay, this is a great question. Do I get frustrated when a stock's been at 1,000 and change for a long time? I look at the long term of this, and the reason why I was happy to buy it here is because I don't care about the near term on this stock. I think if you buy a company that Larry Fink is running and you wait, you just own it over the many years. Not everything can be. I like to have a pastiche in the Charitable Trust. Not everything's going to go up at once. Some things are just going to be very solid for when things go down. You can buy more of, and that's BlackRock. Let's go to James in Pennsylvania. James.
Hi, Jim. Thanks for taking my call.
Of course.
I would your opinion on Applied Digital. Is it a buy?
All right. Applied Digital is, again, it's enterprise software, and those stocks cannot be kept down. I am not going to tell you to buy it or sell it. I am just saying that enterprise software is so hot, people just can't resist. Danny in Florida. Danny.
Professor Cramer.
Yes. What's up, Danny?
I just want to tell you that I'm a long-time viewer and listener and a loyal fan of Jim Cramer and CNBC, and I just want to thank you for all you've done for us over the year.
Thank you. Man, we go at it every day here. It's not easy. I had a great staff. Makes me look good. How can I help?
Yes, sir. We love you here in Gator Country.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
I wanted to ask you, please, if you could let me know your opinion on ExxonMobil.
I think Exxon is overvalued versus Chevron. Now, that has been the wrong call to make in 2024 until recently. These stocks, by the way, are not stocks you want to own because they are actually high-priced earnings multiple stocks with yields that are not as great, only because the stocks are still too high. Let's go to Jack in Ohio. Jack.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, Jimmy.
Sure, Jack. What's up?
Hey, buying for the dividend, which they have a good track record. LYB, Lyondell Basel Industries.
It's funny you mentioned that one's got a 7% yield. The reason I haven't liked Dow Chemicals, I think you go down to 7% yield. I agree with you. I think at these prices, you do not want to ignore this stock. I buy some now, and if it goes down to 7.5% yield, then I would buy more. How about Faye in California? Faye.
Booyah, Jen. How are you?
I am doing well, Faye. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Jim, Lumen Technologies. It's been a free fall, down 40% in the past 30 days. It should be
down. It should be down. It doesn't have. It's, to me, this is kind of the stock that should never have gone up. This is digital solutions for business purposes. It should never have gone up as much as it did. And it's going to come back down, and it's not done going down. It went too high. It's up way too much, and I want you to avoid it. Let's go to Nick in Nebraska. Nick.
Hey, good afternoon, Jim, and happy Friday.
Hey, Nick. Yes, thank you. And me too. What's up?
So in July, August of 2023, this stock hit all-time highs and was hitting on all cylinders. And like you typically suggest, you always say let it come in. So it came in around 95. It initiated a position, and it went down to in the middle 80s. So I bought some more, and then it went down into the 70s, and I was, filling out my position. So I'm wondering what to do with on Semiconductor.
Okay, on Semi is a very difficult situation because it's an industrial, what we call it, Internet of Things semiconductor. Those stocks are all going lower, particularly because they all have auto exposure. And auto has no place to be. The auto industry slowing down. So even though I think that Hassan Al-Khoury does a fantastic job on, I'm going to say it's got to go even lower still, and I can't recommend it, as painful as that is, because it is cheap. Let's go to Curtis in Illinois, please. Curtis.
Booyah, Dr. Cramer. I'd like to say
booyah.
Fly, Eagle, Fly.
And yes, definitely. A big in against the. I put in a $3 million bet, money line bet, and I'm out of Kentucky today. No, that was not me. It's someone who really is very bullish on the Eagles. How can I help?
Yes, sir. I'd like to know about a little old company called Applied Industrial Technologies, AIT.
All right, now this is the kind of company I do like. This is an industrial company of all different kinds of things. It reminds me very much of Dover and Illinois Tool Works, both of which we like very, very much. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion of the Lightning Round.
The Lightning Round is sponsored by Charles Schwab. Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.